What's the difference between collecting and visiting? Collecting are collecting the basic details that you see on the search page, the name, the title, the company, and a few other small pieces of information. Visiting is very different. Within Inchworm, you can visit each person that you collected. So if you look at the list of people you collected by hitting View Collected, you'll see that we have 25 people under Queued Collected Guru. If you'd like to extract data, we're going to have to visit them. So if we look at what was extracted, at this point, there's nothing in there. Let's close this and try to visit a few folks. Click Visit and Start. You can see that one by one, it's going to go through and visit everybody that you collected, one at a time. While this screen is working, you can continue to do other work and minimize this and come back later when it's completed. Okay, so we visited 5 people. You can see that right here. It takes about 30 seconds or so to visit each person. Let's take a look at what the difference between collecting and visiting is. Let's take a look at View Collected. Remember, we collected 25 people. So now in the queue, there's 20 people that we visited. But what did we extract by visiting them? These 5. And what do they look like? And what's the difference? The difference is, number one, we actually visited them on LinkedIn. And if you were to look, and if they were to see on there who's viewed them, you would show up as having visited them. This is a very powerful moment in the LinkedIn world. And it's powerful because of the following. The simple act of visiting relevant profiles drives visits to your profile, organically increasing brand awareness and connections. The more people you visit, the more people will visit you back. So what does that data look like when you take a granular look at it? Click on the download button, it saves it to a CSV file, and let's take a quick look. I'm going to change the format a little bit so it's a little easier to look at. So when you were just collecting data, you got the date and time, the name, the title, the link, the company name, the company LinkedIn URL, and the location. But now you get a much richer, in-depth pieces of information about each profile. Industry, number of employees at the company website if it's available, and the company address, city, state, and zip, whether or not they're in or out of your network, their headline, a summary, number of connections that they have, and then an awful lot of different fields related to number of positions that they've had in the past and or present. There's a lot of them. Where they went to school or schools and the dates of that education. And hopefully we're getting to the end here. And that's it, plus their interests. So you can see there's a wealth of information. I'll go back to the beginning. This information can be used to be imported into your CRM system and to build a larger marketing and sales database. Thanks for listening.